Remember, form determines function.
Climate change has long been part of the curriculum in science classes at St. Thomas Aquinas High School in Dover.
You're seeing the same number of atoms in each one.
But now, science teacher Piper Bartlett Brown can deliver lessons that go beyond school textbooks.
I also feel like, when you're reading from a textbook, who knows how old that textbook is, it's probably, students don't find that relevant all the time. So having been a part of a research project really gives me kind of up-to-date information.
That research project took Piper to the Arctic. She spent 3.5 weeks over the summer aboard a 420-foot Coast Guard vessel, working side by side with scientists studying the effects of climate change in that remote part of the world.
The polar regions actually see more climate change than we do down here because of a phenomenon called polar amplification, which is basically caused by the loss of sea ice.
Piper was one of 12 teachers nationwide selected for the Polar Trek program, which pairs teachers with field researchers.
The whole idea is to give teachers a hands-on experience with researchers, and in the hopes that the researcher and the teacher will collaborate, throughout time to basically bring science and research to the classroom.
And it wasn't just observing. Piper got her hands dirty.
I had a shift. I was like a part of the research team. I had to suit up and go out and do all the data collecting.
What surprised her the most, no ice.
We didn't see any sea ice. We went up to about 75 degrees latitude and didn't see any ice, which is unprecedented.
She says water temperatures were 50 degrees warmer in some areas compared to the same time last year. Her team specifically looked at benthic organisms that live on the bottom of the ocean. Researchers say they've seen harmful changes since they first began collecting data in the 1980s.
The trend is that there's biodiversity, and the biomass in those areas that are traditionally high have been getting a little bit lower. And things like clams, which are a really dominant species in those areas, are food sources for things like walrus or eider ducks.
Where the clams go, their predators will follow. Their locations are valuable scientific information.
By knowing that, we can kind of predict, or scientists can kind of predict, where the larger fauna are going to go, where a walrus is going to have to go for their food, where those ducks are going to have to go for their food.
When Piper wasn't advancing science, she found ship life amenable.
It was really neat. So there's just kind of normal things like 4 meals a day, and there were some things on the ship that you wouldn't expect, like they had a barber shop and a gym, and they had a store, and it was just a really cool experience to get to know both the researchers and the Coast Guard folks.
It took Piper a little while to find her legs when she returned to land.
They call it Dock Rock. And there was 2 days where I was swaying for sure. We didn't hit too bad of weather. There's one day where we had 10 to 15 foot seas, but that wasn't so bad. It was only the one day, thank goodness.
Back in the classroom, Piper is eager to show her students how research in the Arctic translates to their everyday lives.
There was a researcher doing plankton toes, and she was looking at fish larvae, so the distribution of fish larvae. Well, fisheries are a huge business up in Alaska. They're big here in New England, and so that research is being used to actually analyze those fish populations and say, okay, fishermen, this is where you're going to want to go to get your best catch, or this is how much you can catch based on what we're seeing for the larvae population.
You know that she knows what she's talking about because she's done it.
I think it's exciting that she's seen it, because now she can share her knowledge with us, and it just helps us understand more what's actually going on in real life.
She even brought back some souvenirs.
This is a basket star. So it's related to a sea star. They're really good decomposers, so they'll eat stuff off the bottom.
Principal Kevin Collins hopes students see the big picture.
We're very keen on them understanding that they're global citizens And the more we do out there in the real world, the more we do in foreign countries and various parts of the world, the more our students realize that what they do as scientists, as writers, as historians, really can have an impact on the world at large and not just Dover, New Hampshire.
For Piper, the expedition cemented her love of teaching, especially science.
It definitely rejuvenated me, for sure. It was one of those things where I was like, oh, that's why I love to teach science. It's because it's so hands-on and it's always changing.